at a map here from Frau Mar Karte, 457 through 459 AD. This map, well, I've been going through several other old maps and you notice something strange about this map. Do you see here is Italy? Okay. This is the way I found several other maps. Oh, I'd say from anywhere from 400 years old till 800 years old. And I want to share a little bit of the insight I have on this subject that I already received from a friend in South Africa. Okay, as you can see, this is Africa. Okay, we know that it was very much more a white continent, and I will show you why. But all of this up here, you have all these kingdoms and so forth. Seems a bit odd. Some people looking at these castles and fortresses and things in Africa. What is this doing 500 years ago? More than 500 years ago, almost 600 years ago, we're seeing all these castles throughout Africa. Okay? All throughout Africa. Many old castles. I mean, this just blew my mind. Alright, this is Africa, and this is the map right side up. Now let's go through a few more. Alright, and this is a map from Angelina Dulcert. This is from the 1300s. Are you already noticing that a lot of the words are upside down? Now, I can flip it over for you so you can kind of get a better idea. And let me go out. You can see here's Italy. You see, there's Spain, there's Africa. Alright, there's Africa down here. I'll show you some interesting things again about Africa. It goes all the way over here. Alright, going down, going down, going down. Now you have some stuff that looks right side up. Okay, we're down in Africa here. This is part of the, I really don't yet understand why, but several of the maps. Okay, here's the border of Africa here. Okay, here's the Mediterranean, but for some reason, and I'll have to research it, why several maps have this big black thing. I don't know if that represents the Muslims or what it is. Okay, but here's the Red Sea. Here's Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's go in there. It looks like a queen in Saudi Arabia, a white queen. Alright, you have Palestine. Okay, going back down. Now, important things here. Way down here in the south of Africa, you have this guy. Alright, does he look like a African? And you have all these castles. What are all these great, looks like kingdoms, European kingdoms, down here, all throughout Africa. Alright? What is this all about? What's going on? Well, I couldn't leave out this one. We have a pretty nice map here. Let me see if I can get it so everyone can see. Flipping over here. This is the Sali map from 1100 or 1110 AD. Okay, this one is with a little bit of a better overlay. So it's been redrawn so that you can get a good idea. Yes, again, from 1100 AD. Very important here. Red Sea. Here you have This would be here's Jerusalem. Okay, but notice how Ethiopia is oriented, and then you have Africa. You see the rivers in there. Maybe our friends from South Africa can kind of explain these rivers and what all this is. We have Africa. I'm just showing you guys real quick so you can see, but yeah, I believe that is still the Red Sea, and you do have Africa there. And just zoomed in a bit better here, and this is all Africa. Huh. What are all these castles doing in Africa? All these kingdoms. What's that big white king doing down there at the very bottom? All of these, and what's going to get interesting is in the next one. You see these guys here, these monsters, or these non-human creatures here that they supposedly had. There must have been some sort of war, but this is all definitely Africa. You have all these African animals, but then you have these guys. What's this guy? See his face and part of his body here? Alright. Quite interesting, huh? Now I'm going to get into the next slide that I think is really the most interesting one. It's called the Psalter map. It's from around 1200 AD. I hope that's clear. This is the north. Alright, so then this would be the south over here. Anyway, some interesting points on this map. Look at these alien races here, all living under the ground. All the different creatures, all the different monsters. Alright. What are these little eyes? See the eye here? And an eye there, an eye there, an eye there. Eyeballs all over the place, and rivers that come out from them. Here. There were some very important things. See these dragons? Yeah, these older maps. This is the if you want to look it up, there's the name is Storfer Mapundi. This one is also about 1,000 years old. Very important things in here, creatures and things that we should really know about. Pretty good resolution copies available easily online. But here's, I believe this is all part of Africa. And looks like white people were there. You have again lots of monsters and animals, okay? It's good they put that in a map. I mean, you want to know what's going on. But yeah, here we are, Africa. You have all these castles and so forth. Again, just going through here. Zooming out, alright. Look at all that. Look at all this. What is this? What are all these monsters doing in Africa, huh?